is only the first time I've gotten something from a concession stand throughout all the games.
You gotta do better now.
The last game, home game, I'm just gonna go in there and use all of my coupons all at once.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us at hebobcats.tv this afternoon. I'm Leah Hillman here with Isaiah Johnson and Robin Antwine. Right now we're about to start the HE boys basketball game against the Canton Tigers, but I wanted to highlight some more of the seniors before we get into some information about this game tonight. So one of the seniors I want to talk to you about is cheerleader Isabeau Cloninger. She is the daughter of Jackie and Eric Cloninger. Her favorite sports memory was being able to attend and cheer for the state tournament games last year. She wants to shout out all of her teachers that had to deal with her all throughout her time at Hydro. Her advice to underclassmen is to start caring about grades early because it does make a difference. A fun fact about Bo is that she has traveled to 6 countries, excluding the United States. Bo will be attending the University of Central Oklahoma and majoring in psychology. Congratulations, Bo. Another cheerleader, Maddie Meacham, is the daughter of Brock and Lene Meacham. After graduation, she plans to attend Southwestern Oklahoma State University and major in biomedical sciences. Her favorite sports memory is getting to cheer the basketball teams on at the big house. Her advice to underclassmen is to enjoy high school while it lasts because it goes by much faster than expected. Maddie wants to thank her family and friends for supporting her along the way. Another senior, Reina Olvera. She's a senior cheerleader, and she is the daughter of Antonia and the late Amador Olvera and Victor Contreras. Her favorite sports memory is getting runner-up at the Jeff and Craig Game Day competition this year. She plans on possibly attending Southwestern Oklahoma State University to pursue a career in the medical field. Reina wants to tell younger classmen to surround yourself with the people who bring out the best version of yourself. Be as involved in school. Don't stress too much and just make the best out of everything. Reina wants to thank all of her teachers, friends, siblings, and most importantly, her parents. She said, "I wouldn't be where or who I am without any of you." So one more senior before we get this boys game started. So we've got senior Cassidy Sublett. She is the daughter of Don and Clifton Sublett. She is involved in fast and slow pitch softball, trap shooting, National Honor Society, and journalism. She plans to attend SWASU and obtain her bachelor's in biology. She then plans to transfer out of state to get a master's in marine biology. She wants to tell underclassmen to work hard right now because you will have all the time later to have fun. She said to love those who are close to you because they will support you. Her favorite sports memory is going to state in fast pitch her freshman year and winning the basketball state championship last year. Cassidy says, "I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always being there for me. You have always supported my goals and have always pushed me to work hard. You knew I was capable of doing greater things than I let myself think I could. I'd also like to thank my teachers for always pushing me in school so that I could achieve my dreams. To my friends and teammates, thank you for always having my back. I will always do my best to have yours no matter what. I'd like to thank my coaches for giving me the mental strength that will help me all throughout my life. Sports has shaped my character and have made me work hard to accomplish many goals." Let me get through one more senior. We've got senior Tyler Legg. She's the daughter of Keitha and Vic Robinson. She has been involved in Rotary, softball, and basketball. She's a basketball manager this year. She is headed to UCO next fall to major in speech pathology. Her advice to younger classmen is to never change who you are to please others. She wants to thank her mom for pushing her to be the best young lady she can be in every area. She also wants to thank her dad for teaching her to work hard, her friends for teaching her how to turn dull moments into the brightest, and God for teaching her who she is and showing her her true worth. So we've got 5 minutes and 50-something seconds left. So 1 second, let me get my papers flipped over here. So right now we're about to start the HE boys basketball game against the Canton Tigers. I mentioned earlier that I used to work for the Canton newspaper in 2017, 2018, when this year's seniors were freshmen. That was also the first year that Canton Tigers coach Patrick Rich started at Canton. So I'm a little bit familiar with this team. But right now the Tigers are 4-4 on the season. Their most recent game was Tuesday against Fairview, which they lost. Your Hydro Eakly Bobcats, they're ranked number 2 in Class A, right behind Fort Cobb-Broxton. They're coached by Coach Rick Gore. The biggest thing that these boys have told me all season is that they want to keep improving on their communication on defense, and they still tell me that to this day. They've been talking about that all season long. But some other things that they're looking to improve on besides communicating on defense is shooting and rebounding. Nolan Gore told me that he thinks that this team is doing pretty well so far this season, and they've definitely improved from last year. Paxton Price, a junior, he said he thinks his team is off to a good start this season. They just need to work on getting better every day. One thing that a lot of the Bobcats have told me is that they try to have fun every time they get a chance to play. So Carson Propp specifically told me that he thinks the Bobcats have become more of a family and not just a team this year. Reiterating that, senior Cade Kimball, he told me that altogether their chemistry has just come together. So right now the boys are 11-0 on the season. They're averaging 67.5 points per game. Just some stats that Coach Gore gave me today. So Nolan Gore, his son, number 23, he's a junior. He's 6'4" point guard. He is averaging 16.3 points per game, 7.45 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game. Carson Propp's another junior, number 3. He's a 6'2" forward. He's averaging 14.8 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. Another junior, Paxton Price, number 10, he's 6'4", and he's a forward. He's averaging 10.4 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game. Cade Berkey, number 35, is senior, the only senior starter. He's 5'7", and he's a guard. He's averaging 13.8 points, and his three-point percentage is 40%. And our last starter, Colson Tharp, number 15, a junior. He's 6 foot, and he's a guard. He's averaging 4.6 points, two rebounds, and his three-point percentage is 48%. Some other people on the team, we've got senior Cade Kimball. He's a 6'2" forward. Number 1, Tanner Wilburn. He's a senior, 5'10" guard. Turner Snow, number 42. He's a sophomore, and he's a 5'6" guard. Kaylin Henderson, number 33, another sophomore. He's a 5'8" guard. Ryder Clausen, number 32, sophomore. He's a 5'10" guard. And Brand McKay, number 24, another sophomore, 5'9" guard.
So I always try and interview Coach Graham before the game, get a little bit of his take on things. And so just an interesting fact I didn't remember. So the last 2 years we have played Canton. Last year they movement caused some turnovers. Practices, I asked him how they've been going with the health of the team and with kind of COVID spiking a little bit in our area, but it hasn't seemed really to affect our boys as much as it did our girls team. He said practices have been going good, shooting well. The boys have been working hard and pushing each other. So how Miss Hillman always says that they talk about communication, it's really funny. I was like, hey, is this really a thing, or is this just what they're telling her? He said in their 2-3 matchup zone, it lends itself to forcing communication. So no easy baskets. With their screens and switches, you've got to talk or you give up easy baskets. So with that, there's the buzzer right before the start of the game. Here's the start of
Starting
the boys' game.
Senior number 2, Cody Conradi.
Senior number 2, Cody Conradi.
Sophomore number 5, Connor Cox.
Number 5, Connor Cox.
Senior number 10, Brooks Martin.
Another senior, Brooks Martin.
Senior number 15, Ethan Foster.
Another senior,
And
15.
sophomore number 20, Hudson Scott.
And Hudson Scott, sophomore. All right, he gets into these.
Junior number 3, Carson Props.
And number 3, Carson Props.
Junior number 23, Nolan Gore.
Number 23, Nolan Gore.
Senior number 1, Tanner Wilburn.
Senior number 1, Tanner Wilburn. And senior number 12, Cade Kimball. And senior 35, Cade Berkey. So I don't know if the camera is able to zoom in, but Coach Gore is sporting some facial hair and for the games, and he said he's not shaving it until they lose. So, ladies and gentlemen, he may have a full-on beard by the time this season's over. I'm looking forward to it. Hope so. So jumping center is going to be Carson Props. I was told last home game they call him C-Pro sometimes.
Yep.
Got senior Isaiah Johnson here helping me out. He kind of keeps me in line, gives me the terms that I don't know.
All the modern terms.
Right, older terms are what I'm familiar with. Okay, Tanner Wilburn on the right side, skip pass. Cade Berkey with a deep 3. Zooey mama. That is what he wants me to say when he makes the threes. I hope I say it like 20 times this game. Carson Props with a steal over to Cade Berkey. Pass. Nolan Gore with a fake and up. Bouncing around. He gets his own rebound. Fighting again. And it's good. 5-0 with not even 30 seconds in the game, into the game. I do not think our boys want to lose 3 times in a row to them. So I don't know if you guys can hear the yelling and the communication coming from the court right now. Some of it's coming from Gore, but also from the boys. Got one at the high post, kind of one at the low post being sneaky back there. Okay, deep 3. And behind the goal. And out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Since he's dribbling slow, I can share this. So Carson, he shared one of the key moments so far is when they beat Christian Heritage, and the energetic Cade Berkey showed that how much energy Cade Berkey showed will stay with him forever. 3 by Cade Kimball, miss. Fighting down there in the paint is Carson Props, and they call it a jump ball. Going to be Canton Tiger ball. And there's the trap. Getting it across half-court line. Another 3 on the left side. And 1. White 1, so the foul's on Tanner Wilburn. 6:06 left to go in the first quarter. That free throw is good. Okay, you can tell that 1-3-1 defense that they're in right now. Over to Cade Kimball, the corner, skip pass. Nolan Gore up, sweet shot.
Guarded heavily on that.
There's the trap. Timeout called by their coach. That's a 30-second timeout. Another key moment that I wanted to share with you before we get interrupted here. Paxton had a rough inning. This is coming from Carson, which Carson and Paxton are best friends. They have a funny little show, or the Brad and Chad show last year. I don't really know why they call themselves Brad and Chad, but anyways, so this is coming out of love. But Carson said that Paxton had a rough ending to 2020 basketball-wise, but he has came to play his 2 games back, which has really helped the team. So we'll see how he's come to play this game. Paxton's normally one of our starters, but with this being senior night, we always try and honor our seniors by giving them some minutes, too, to start out the game. And they've done a great job. Okay, 5:40 left to go. Tanner Wilburn on the ball. One at the high post, one at the low post, kind of trying to be sneaky back there. Oh, tip. Cade Berkey with the hustle. Couldn't quite hang on to it. So it goes back to Canton. Continuing to dribble. Oh, and the charge! Taken by Carson Props. So I apologize for the volume level change. One of my students said that they listened to it at home, and he had his volume level up, and it kind of busted his headphones a little bit. So I apologize if that happened to you now, but it was a really good play. Cade Kimball over to one dribble in. Carson Props in. The bucket is good, and one. Getting an opportunity for another point here. And it's good. Oh, almost with a hand on it is Carson Props. And the fast-paced ball caused the turnover. Okay, 4:40 left to go. There's that 2-1-2 defense. With it spread out, it's easier. One dribble picks it up over to Nolan Gore up at the top. Find Cade Berkey for 3 on the right side. And Carson Props with a tough rebound. Good sportsmanship on both sides there. They're getting him before he crosses the half line. Causing the turnover again, just like Coach Graham wanted him to work on and do this game. Cade Berkey bringing the ball down on the right side, skips over to Nolan Gore on the left. Skips way over to Cade Berkey, moving to Cade Kimball. In the paint, couple dribbles out. 2 guys both there, and both were a good option, but Carson Props with the ball up and in, off the glass. 3:42 left to go, and there they come. They're not messing around. They are attacking the defense. So I may have to use the mosquito defense, that term for our boys. Skips up to the top. Cade Berkey tried to get a foot on it. The ball just wasn't there. Pulls up for 2. And Cade Kimball with the rebound. Skips over to Cade Kimball on the left side. Over to Gore on the right. Finds him at the baseline. One dribble. Up and in the paint. Ooh. And it's good! Didn't have my deep, it's good. I was kind of higher up. It caught me off guard. Isaiah, you have anything to say about that move?
It was nice.
Thank you.
It was really nice.
There's Paxton Price coming in. Tanner Wilburn and Cade Kimball coming out. Nice set of applause by the fans for our seniors. 2:47 left to go in the game. And bounces around and out. Carson Props fighting over to Paxton Price, who's there and in. There's that defense scooting up. He's at half court. Couldn't quite get that steal. Colson Tharp came in too. I did mention that. There's Gore with the steal. Dribbling. Pulls up for the layup. Nope. Nope. And there it is. Another and one. So like we said last home game, it's a close game it feels like if you don't glance at the score. But we'll see how the rest of the game goes. It's still early. Anything can happen, but
Yeah, because right now Hydra is putting on a show with their defense. It's just making it really exciting.
free throw bounces around and goes in. Timeout is called by their coach.
On and off the field in court. Tanner plans to attend SWASU and pursue engineering. Congratulations, Tanner.
Hydra Eakly Public Schools and Farm Bureau Insurance agents Gary Winters, Jeff Carlisle, and Wade Haugen have partnered to provide for transportation for any injured athlete for the home and visiting teams during tonight's game.
Canton Tigers taking the ball out. 2:26 left to go in the first quarter. Hydra Eakly 18, Canton 3. On the right side and turn the ball over. Gore skips the ball deep and Carson Props with the ball but couldn't quite connect. That foul's on number 15, Ethan Foster, one of their seniors. So Carson Props with 6 minutes already burned in this game, will you say? Has got 9 points. 9 of the 19 that we have right now. And second one couldn't connect. There he is scooting up at the half line, ready for him, trying to get him into a trap. There's and right into Carson Props' hand, still fighting for it, still fighting for it.
The hustle.
They call a jump ball. Applause from the fans. They appreciated that hustle just as much as you did, Isaiah. Minute 56 left to go. Swinging the ball around the perimeter and back around. Skip across. Lots of ball movement here. In the post, he is double teamed. Colson Tharp's open for the three. Drains it. Minute 28 left to go. Again, they haven't crossed the half-court line, and there it is. I spoke too soon. Right into the hands of Carson Props. Nolan Gore taking it for himself, and it's good. That foul's on 15, Ethan Foster, his second foul. Cade Kimball coming in, one of our seniors for Carson Props. Canton Tigers has a sub coming in. Luke Foster. And bucket is good. Senior Tanner Wilburn coming in for Cade Berkey. Okay, so they're working on a press here. Pushing to the sideline, waiting, trying to get a trap. Got a hand on it, Tanner Wilburn did. Over to Nolan Gore, to Colson Tharp. Comes up for the layup, no foul. Fighting Nolan Gore for that rebound. He tries to throw it up. What did they call there, Isaiah?
I'm sorry, I wasn't really looking. I was trying to figure out the stats and everything.
No, I appreciate them, and I know our fans at home do too. On the left side. Continuing dribble, and there's Tanner going to get the ball, but nope. Oh, and Cade Berkey with the steal. Oh, and he's pushing hard, looking to see. Loose ball, Paxton Price is there. Over to Colson Tharp
Right
for three on the
there.
left side. And couldn't connect, out of bounds. 33.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Waiting for him at the half line. Colson Tharp playing tough defense, but got his hands on him too there with the foul. That's going to be Colson Tharp's first foul, team fouls. Hydro Eakly with 2 and Canton with 6. 23 seconds left to go. There's Cade Berkey, got a hand on the ball. And tough D, out of bounds. Didn't know if it was going to be a foul or out of bounds, but we got the ball. That's what matters. 15 seconds. Let's see how this last shot works out. Colson Tharp on the right side, skips it on over to Tanner Wilburn. They're swinging it around. Colson Tharp. Cade. Ah, so close. So we have the special honor and privilege of Mr. Jeremy Bussey, our school superintendent here. So I just wanted you to all hear some wisdom, something that he has about anything that he has to say about our teams, about our school, how we've been handling COVID. What do you want to share with us, Mr. Bussey?
First of all, I just want to say how proud I am of our students and our student athletes. In particular, tonight, watching these basketball players play just brings to mind the adversity that they went through. And, you know, we talk a lot about it's unfortunate that these students and these young people have to go through these times. But I'll tell you, they have faced it in a way that I'm proud of. And I just hope that it helps them to grow, and that it'll working through this adversity will help them later on in life.
And our school, how is our school, do you think, as a whole handling this with the masks and the AB schedule?
Every day I just am more proud of not only our students, but also our entire community. Look at what our teachers have done this year, being willing to step up and be a great model for our students, and learning more and more about teaching and learning, and how they can use technology through these times to allow learning to continue at Hydro Eakly.
Now, do you have any advice as a former basketball player for our teams?
I think these players have well exceeded my capabilities in basketball, so I probably shouldn't be the one giving them advice right now.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. We appreciate that.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right, so we're into the second quarter with 7:42 left to go. The score is 26-3, and there's that trap at the half-court line that they've done quite a bit. And there's that again, and right into the hands of Paxton Price. Over to Cade Berkey. Got a hand on that, but Colson Tharp dribbling on the left side. Back over to Colson Tharp with a wide open 3. Couldn't connect. But there is Carson Props fighting for that rebound. They're not letting him get anything easy tonight. That foul's going to be on their number 5, one of their starters, Connor Cox. Okay, missed that one. And again, Carson Props has 9 points this game so far with 5 rebounds. Nolan Gores also got 9 points with 2 rebounds and 3 steals. Couldn't connect with either of those free throws, but Canton knocked it out of bounds, and so it stays on our end. It's interesting, our elementary, they line up in that same way when they throw the ball in. So we share plays. Cade Berkey on the right side. Finds him at the high post. Back over to Cade Berkey for a wide open 3. And Zooey Mama! I'm not crazy. It's what he wanted me to say. It's from a book that he read as a child. It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I encourage you to give it a read sometime. Do you want to highlight one of our seniors?
Yes, I will. Another senior, Cade Kimball, is the son of Terry and Corey Kimball. He is involved in basketball and journalism. His favorite sports memory is when Coach Gore was pulled over on the bus going to Hammond. He spends most of his free time watching other sports and talking about them with his friends. After high school, he plans to attend SWASU and obtain a degree in communications. Cade wants to thank his family and friends for the continuous support throughout high school. Congratulations, Cade.
So I just got some information. I don't know if you can see at home, but we, from time to time, bust out the Bobcat mascot, and we have the honor and privilege also of having one of our seniors for senior night, Tyler Legg. We talked about her during the girls' game as a manager of our team, or I think she helps down there, and also softball players some. But she's our mascot. 6:52 left to go. Carson Props almost with the hand on that pass, and there's the trap there right where Paxton Price is waiting for the ball. Nolan Gore kind of slowing it down just a little bit. Pulling it out. They're in their 1-2-2 defense. So Coach Graham, which is our assistant coach to the team and also our high school baseball team, he talked about their different zone defenses that they play. Nolan Gore with a nice spin move off the glass. 6:10 left to go, 31-3. Kind of slowing the ball down, even though that's what they like to do. They like to slow the ball down, let it be at their own pace. And our boys want to turn it up and try and force some errors and turnovers, steals. So let's see what happens here. Wide open three on the left side. Knocked out of bounds, off of Canton, Hydro Eakly basketball. They're switching out three of their players right now. Spread out offense, setting the screen for Cade Berkey, who knew it was tipped, so he wasn't going after that ball. Smart play, Cade Kimball coming in. He was just highlighted, coming in for Colson Tharp. Cade Berkey with a three. I can't say at that time. Paxton Price coming in, getting the rebound. Fighting for it, and jump ball goes to the Tigers. Waiting on, seeing if he'll pick up his dribble for the trap. There it is. Right into the hands of Coach Graham, who would happily get the ball and give it to our players. So I was visiting with one of the junior high players' mamas, and our junior high teams both today played Canton in the junior high West Central tournament, and both teams won. That was a jump ball there. Stays on Hydro Eakly's end. 4:53 left to go. And our junior high is going to be playing tomorrow for the West Central Tournament champions. So both teams are doing that, which is really exciting to see talent at both levels here. Cade Berkey on the right side. Pushing the ball down on the left side. Cade Kimball hustling to get it. And that's a foul. There are lots of swatting, trying to make a mean swat out of bounds, but instead got a piece of their hand. So that was on Carson Props, his first foul of the game, with 4:36 left to go in the half. So shooting is their number 20. Hudson Scott, a sophomore, one of their starters, and that first one was good. Okay, so my apologies. Today was just a makeup game for the junior high. That was not for the West Central tournament. But they still won, and that was exciting. Lob pass over to Cade Berkey on the right side. Skipping it over. There he is with a nice, what is that
nice
called?
Lob.
Thank you.
Or oop.
There, oop, I'm sure that's what I was thinking of. Oh, wow. All ball there. Cade Berkey running and gunning on the left side. Gonna take it himself, and the layup is in. 3:50 left to go. 35-5. We're in this 2-3 zone matchup, or 2-3 matchup zone. Cade Berkey hustling, trying to get that ball.
Picks the ball. And it's pretty easy for Cade Berkey.
Everything happened so fast, I cannot put words to it. I hope you were paying attention. There will not be a quiz at the end, but it happened fast. 3:28 left to go. The ball is Hydro Eakly Cats. One dribble for Cade Berkey. Bouncing around. Tigers get the rebound. Okay, so there's that communication that Coach Graham was talking about. Picking up their man. In the lane for two. It was in and out and in again. Gore slowing the ball down. Cade Kimball. Saw Paxton Price, but there was the Canton Tigers. It was just Cade Berkey trying to defend two players. Didn't know if he was going to pass or shoot himself. He did the best he could, but they scored two. Playing a little game of keep away there. One dribble skip over to Cade Kimball. One dribble up to Paxton Price. Nolan Gore for three. Nothing but net. That shot, he made it look easy. I can remember when Nolan was in 5th and 6th grade, also draining threes. 2 minutes left to go. High post. Foul on Paxton Price. Subs coming in. That's Paxton's first foul. Cade Kimball and Paxton Price coming out. And turnover. Nolan Gore all by himself. The foul, and the bucket is good. I always wonder when they're wide open, like what are they envisioning? What kind of dunk do they see themselves making? I don't know if you get to watch warm-ups when they do kind of practice hone their dunking skills, but he just went for the layup instead. And the free throw is in. So that is Nolan's 17th point for the half with 1:46 left to go. Couple dribbles and out. And shooting for three. Nolan Gore with the rebound. It's his third for the game so far. Cade Berkey for three. Zooey mama! I'll have to ask him if he's going to continue to do this. He needs a few additional catchphrases.
Yeah. Oh.
Stole it.
Takes the cookies.
Thank you. He watches more professional basketball and knows the sayings.
That's just what we would always say when we would play pickup games is we pick your cookies.
Okay. High post shot and is fouled. There's a few Bobcats in there defending, so I didn't know. Oh, that's on C-Pro Carson Props. It's his second foul. Or Chad. We talked about that earlier this game. Oh, excuse me, he's Brad. And Chad, AKA Paxton Price, is coming in. Rebound by Nolan Gore. Less than a minute left to go in the first half. They're in their 1-3-1 zone defense. Playing a little game of keep away, it looks like. Waiting to get the last shot here. 22 seconds left. Oh, nice. He's wide open at the block. Well, he was for when he got the pass. Guarded, but got to. 10 seconds left. Good defense by Nolan Gore. And that is the half. So right now the score is 48-10. Highlight a little bit, like I said before, about Nolan Gore with 17 points. Cade Berkey with 11. Carson Props with 9. High rebounders, Props with 5. Gore with 4. High stealers, that's a good thing, right? Nolan Gore with 3. And Price and Props both with 2. Would you like to highlight one more?
Sure. Cade Berkey is the son of Paul and Dina Berkey. He is involved in cross-country, track, basketball, and baseball. His favorite sports memories are placing second at state in cross-country and when Coach Graham danced in the locker room after making it to the state tournament. He plans to attend college on a track and cross-country scholarship. He says to always give your best, no matter what the outcome is. Cade would like to thank his parents, grandmom, siblings, friends, teammates, teachers, and coaches for all helping him becoming a better person.
Okay, thank you. We're going to take a little timeout here, and we'll get back with you in just a little bit on hebobcats.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
The pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use?
Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
All right, we have just under 2 minutes left before the third quarter starts. I'm going to go through some more of our seniors. We have 3 more left. KJ Hoyle, Kevin Hoyle, he's the son of Christy Finley. He is involved in basketball, baseball, and track. His favorite sports memory is beating Calumet in overtime last season. He wants to tell underclassmen to enjoy high school while they can. KJ plans to attend SWASU after high school. KJ says, "I'd like to thank my mom and grandparents for always pushing me to be my best self. I love y'all." And then our last senior, Joseph McPherson, is the son of Ricky and Tracy McPherson. He is involved in track and cross country. His favorite sports memory is the food after cross-country meets. He'd like to thank Coach Crisp and Mrs. Setzer for always pushing him to be the best that he can. We are glad that we have been able to share these fun facts about our seniors. We are very proud of them, and we are very excited to see what they do in their future. So just under a minute left, and we will get this game started.
Okay, we're winding down the halftime. Canton Tigers with the ball. Over on the left side, our boys seem to be in that zone 2-3 matchup, and Paxton Price with the rebound. Cade Berkey pushing it down. Tries to find Carson Props, but comes back out. Bobcats still got the ball. Swinging around left side. Skip pass to Gore. Tipped by Tigers. Price gets it. Colson Tharp on the left side for 3. No good. Big loose ball. Tigers come up with it. Come down with the ball. Some direction, but they have it. During half, we were doing just a little bit of research, and our boys are ranked number 2, only behind Fort Cobb Broxton. We're in area 4, and how they do just section us out. Handoff and in and a layup. And Fort Cobb Broxton's in area 3. You know, their coach had a COVID health scare, I believe, this summer. But he's back, is what I did here at Christmas. He came back. Nice dip and knocked out of bounds. But good sportsmanship and talking and laughing, so no fight's going to break out over that. There was a foul called, so Paxton Price going to be shooting 2. First one's good. 6:40 left to go. Gore imparting some wisdom on Berkey and Nolan Gore. So Paxton missed that second free throw on the left side. They look more to be in a man now. Colson Tharp on the ball. Over on the left side for 3. Rebound, Paxton Price. Baseball pass to Cade Berkey from Nolan Gore. 1 dribble, up and in. Kissed it off the glass. Hope you guys can hear the talking. Wide open from the screens. So it's always a good goal to work on communication. Still something that needs to be done regardless. Colson Tharp 1 dribble, finds Price. Swinging it back around. On the right side, Price finds Gore at the block. And good for 2. Right to Nolan Gore. He'll take that pass. Nice baseball bounce pass. Colson Tharp gets fouled on it. That foul looks to be on number 5, which is Connor Cox, one of their starters, his second foul of the game. Tharp has 3 points so far this game. And now he has 4. And he has 5 now. 5:16 left to go in the third quarter. Finds the ball in the lane and the rebound. Cade Berkey fighting for it. Behind the back pass, but right into the hands of the Canton Tiger. Carson Props, I think, jumped 10 feet in the air, it looked like. .449 left to go. The score is 54-16. Out of bounds. Tiger basketball. So I was talking to Miss Hillman the last time that we played Canton, and I told you guys as well that we got beat at their place, I believe it was. But, I mean, just saying that, you don't understand the emotion that went into that game. She said it was overtime or double overtime. I mean, it was a nail-biter, last-second type thing. So they have a little bit more grit and determination in their step and in their attitude about this game, which I don't want to speak to the future, but with the score of 54-18, I think things are looking promising for the Bobcats in the win for tonight. Lob to Cade Berkey, wide open. Off the front, Nolan Gore with the rebound. And in. Trying to cut into the lane, turns the ball over. Nolan Gore with the ball. Over to Tanner Wilburn, one of our seniors. Over to Cade Kimball. Oh, nice. Carson Props with the rebound in the air, puts it right back for 2. Is that called something, Isaiah?
No, not really.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that everyone at home is in the know with the terms.
You're doing good so far.
Okay.
I've taught you well.
Thank you, Isaiah. Double dribble called on their number 5, Connor Cox. Got 2 junior subs coming in. Colson Tharp and Paxton Price in for juniors Nolan Gore and Carson Props. Cade Berkey on the left side, dribbling down, senior. Tigers are still in their 1-3-1 defense off the foot of their number 20 senior Hudson Scott, and they're bringing in a whole new team. So 5 out and 5 in. So that would be called a tip in, what they did earlier, possibly.
That's what I would say. Put it back in, tipped in.
Words are hard sometimes when you're announcing, I've learned, especially when you're in spotlight like this.
Yeah.
Paxton Price with the free throw, and it's good. Ryder Clausen, sophomore, coming in for senior Cade Berkey, which Paxton Price, some key moments he mentioned. So free throw shooter right now, he mentioned about Ryder Clausen. He's making a lot of improvement and has helped us this year and should help us a lot next year too. Another fun fact, he wanted to be a pro hockey player when Paxton did when he was little. You never know what these high school kids are going to say. Tough defense by Colson Tharp. Ryder Clausen moving his feet, tough defense. In the lane. One dribble picks it up. .2:21 left to go in the third quarter. Skip pass on the left side. Tanner Wilburn, senior, on the ball. Hear all the squeaking, so you know their feet are moving. Keeping the ball out front. Setting screens at the high post. Cutting out. Dead ball. There's a cut in the lane, and there's Paxton Price to get it. 1:27 left to go. Tanner Wilburn on the right side, dribbling down. Swinging around the perimeter. And turn the ball over. They pull the ball back out on the right side. Cade Kimball playing defense on the ball right now. 50 seconds left. Cross-court pass. Tanner Wilburn gets a hand on the ball, but it's staying here. .30 seconds left to go. And turnover, and Colson Tharp comes with it. Cade Kimball dribbling the ball down. Ryder Clausen shoots for 3. He likes to be called Hollywood Clausen. So after a play like that, I will call him that. I don't know if anyone else calls him that or if he just said it on the one-time questionnaire. But that's what you get when you type an answer. 5, 4, 3. Let's see if Cade Kimball selflessly gives it up to Paxton Price. Couldn't sink it. But as a team, like they're a close family, close-knit team. So they want the best, and you could just hear the, oh. So one of the key moments that Nolan Gore talked about, he said, everyone is doing really good, but last game Paxton helped us out a whole bunch. So the beard of Coach Gore looks like it's, or a goatee. Isaiah, what would you call that? Is it a goatee that he's got going? I mean, it's just the front. You can kind of see it. I don't know.
I guess so. I'm not really an expert on that stuff.
Not on facial hair yet?
No.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and just get the rest of the game started. We had a 4-day week. We were out of school today for teacher in service, but next week's a full week of still the AB schedule. Still wearing the masks, still cleaning desks between every hour. And that's going to continue for possibly until spring break. I mean, we don't want to do it, but we don't want to rush and then get students sick. So we're going to continue doing that to keep everyone healthy and in the classroom as much as we can. Okay, we've got quite a few subs going in here. We've got 2 extra sophomores that weren't there before. We've got 33 Kaylin Henderson and 24 Brand McKay. Lots of tipping of the ball. Canton Tigers come down with it. Left side, he looks to shoot. Dishes it out on the right side. And for 3, front of the rim. Brand McKay with the rebound, fighting against 3 of their Tiger defenders. Turns the ball over. Backcourt, so it's going to be Tiger basketball. 7:06 left to go. Cutting in the lane, right to Kaylin Henderson. On the right side, finds Tanner Wilburn. Skips up top to Cade Kimball. And Brand McQuay with the turnover. Canton basketball. So want to highlight what we have to look forward to next week. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. We're going to be playing next week in the West Central Tournament. It's not like when I was going through high school, it was always at Clinton and the Tornado Dome, and it was so cool to play there with the space in the back and the stands where the students were in the student section were at each goal. And then they moved it to Southwestern, which was also really cool. It felt like a bigger court. Just kind of had a different atmosphere. And Brand McKay banking the 3. Those count too, folks. 5:56 left to go. But this year with COVID and how everything in life has changed, and so they're going to be rotating it to different places. So our first game is going to be played here at Hydro Eakly against CBA. And Thursday or Friday, of course, it always depends on how that goes, win or loss. But they'll be played at Thomas. And then Saturday, the games will be played at Arapahoe. And I was told when we built this gym, I've kind of been out of the loop as far as going to games here, but that Arapahoe and Hydro Eakly's gym look similar.
Yeah, they have their similarities.
So I don't know if we kind of compared ours or theirs and then made adjustments just to fit our community, but we're super thankful of our gym and how many it can fit when COVID goes away. And then I hope to pack these gyms much like the old gym used to be packed. Shot for 2 and the rebound by Canton Tigers. They throw it off the leg. Throwing it out. Turner Snow coming in, another sophomore. for 3. No good. They get the rebound, but fighting in the paint. There's Turner Snow with that, causing a jump ball. Good defense by the Bobcats. Shooting for 3 on the right side. In and out. All the Bobcats want that rebound. 4:45 left to go. Skipped across court. Kaylin Henderson, 1 dribble up. Bounces around and out. 33. That's a foul on Kaylin Henderson. Ryder Clausen coming in for Kaylin Henderson. Turner Snow playing great defense, caused almost a turnover, but he got a hand on the ball. Number 4 for them driving in and gets the and 1. 4:12 left to go. That foul is on number 12, Cade Kimball, senior. His first foul of the game. Cade Kimball with the rebound. Skips over to Tanner Wilburn. Oh, wow. They're both going for the ball. That foul is on 0. His first foul of the game. Brandon McKay dribbling across over to Ryder Clausen. Cade Kimball skips over to Ryder Clausen. Couple dribbles. Trying to power it in. Turner Snow getting a hand on it. Over to Tanner Wilburn for 3. Drains the 3. Make one up for him.
I don't even know.
I caught him off guard. But in Isaiah's defense, he's keeping stats and the score for you guys at home. So his plate is pretty full. Tanner Wilburn with the steal, dribbling on the left side. Up. No foul on it. Turner Snow with the rebound. Ryder Clausen fighting in there with the big boys. Brand McKay driving in with the floater, and it's in. 3:04 left to go. Timeout called to get some subs in. 71-20, 3:02 left to go. Hi. Top of the key on the right side. Shooting for 3. And hustling for the rebound. Bobcats come up with it. Kaylin Henderson dribbling down on the right side. Left side, Cade Kimball for 3. No good. Ryder Clausen wants to take a turn shooting a 3. And bounces up and over the rim. Brand McKay coming back in for senior Tanner Wilburn. Gets a big applause. Minute 54 left to go. Senior Cade Berkey coming in for Kimball. Another big applause. Kaylin Henderson, his turn to shoot a 3. Couldn't quite connect. Deep 3 off the back, and Canton comes up with a rebound. Kaylin Henderson fighting in there for the rebound, and they call a jump ball. Bobcat basketball. Technology is great until it isn't great. But we got it fixed. Miss Hillman's fantastic with technology, and able to set this up every game for you guys. So I do hope that you appreciate her. And for 3.
Another 3.
Colson Tharp coming in for Cade Berkey. So no more seniors on the floor. 1:08 left to go in the game. Deep 3. Drains that 3. He says, I want to turn. Ryder Clausen on the right side. Skips over to Brand McKay. 43 seconds left. Turner Snow. He wants a turn too.
You get a 3. He gets a 3. Everybody gets a 3.
It's Oprah for basketball. He's going to do it again. Not the same luck as last time. Rebound. Colson Tharp comes down with that rebound. 17-16. Last seconds left. Brand McKay dribbling on the right side. Back. Can't hang on to the ball. Up for 2. They're just going to let this one. There's the game. Final score 74-23. Hydro Eakly Bobcats ahead. Some end of game stats. Props with 11 points. Price with 6, Berkey with 13, and Gore with 21. Tharp with 5, McKay with 5, Clausen with 6. High rebounders was Props with 6 and Gore with 5. High stealers, Gore with 4, Price with 3, and we only had, it shows 4 fouls for the entire game. Thank you again for joining us on hebobcats.tv. You will listen to us again next Tuesday against CBA. Have a good evening.